The very first speaker series is going to be with a gentleman by the name of Colonel Tony Wood, United States Marine Corps retired. He and another distinguished gentleman by the name of Lieutenant General Richard Carey were the folks responsible for the evacuation of Americans out of South Vietnam after the Vietnam War, or at the point of the Vietnam War was ending. Tony was actually the last set of American boots off the ground. A lot of people get this mixed up with the fact of the evacuation of the American embassy. Well, that occurred a time before. In the meantime, there were still a lot of Americans on the ground. There were a lot of dependents of Americans on the ground. There were the children and the wives. There were a lot of high-value South Vietnamese that we wanted to get out. So Tony's job was to arrange for the evacuation of these people, and what a yeoman job he did. So he's going to be our guest speaker. He's going to tell all about that event. It's a very significant, very historic event, and I do encourage that you attend this function. You're going to enjoy it very, very well.
A friend once said to me that you lead people and you manage resources. You don't manage people. And I've never seen more dramatic proof of the truth of that than my experience in the evacuation of Saigon.
A lot of people walk up to a veteran nowadays and ask him what did he do in the service, and a lot of them are also thanking us for our service, but a lot of people don't really know what we did in the military. I founded an organization called the Purple Heart Riders. A Purple Heart is an award that a soldier or a Marine or any branch of service, the Navy or the Air Force, even the Coast Guard, receives for receiving wounds in combat. So they're a combat wounded veteran. There's two ways to get a Purple Heart. The first way is that you're killed in action. The second way is that you are wounded in action. And there's two categories there. You're either maimed and so disfigured that you can no longer walk or talk or have normal functionality. And the other way is we're able to walk and talk and chew gum at the same time. So we, the Purple Heart Riders, ride in honor of those who cannot.